Okay everyone, welcome back to another episode here on PokeFind, and it's time to take down this Shadow leader. If you look at the team here, I've raised a brand new Pokemon to take on this guy because we needed a defensive Pokemon, and the easiest one and best one that I could find was Cloyster. Now look at this guy before we get into it. He has a defense of 454. That is more than Blissey's base special defense. Now obviously he doesn't have Blissey's HP, but he also has a massive 286 attack because he's a physical attacker. We've lined him up with Ice Shard, which always goes first for priority if we need it because someone's faster, and they one-shot it even though we're a physical defense or if we're up against a special defense mon and we need to do some damage no matter what. Top of that, we have Spikes for setup and Iron Defense as well to raise his defense even more. I was flipping back and forth between like Spikes and Toxic Spikes or Toxic Spikes and Protect, and there was a couple different strategies, but I went ahead and went with this. You know, I could always change it later on. I have over $1 million in this game at this point. Basically, we have the exact same setup we have been running though. We have Blissey, Heracross. This is our absolute best setup. So hopefully if we get a little bit lucky with RNG, we can do this. Let's go ahead and take this guy on. Now for the most part, we know how this is gonna go out, but we don't have a guarantee every single time. So let's go ahead and take down this Metagross as best as possible. We're gonna go ahead, obviously we're gonna start with Psychic. Alakazam's gonna go first, and boom. Okay, that did just around the damage we expected. Didn't get a crit, which is sad. We know Alakazam's gonna be one shot no matter what. He has no defenses or special defenses. Next, we're gonna pull up our boy Espeon here. Now, if we get lucky enough, Espeon can one-shot him, but it's not a guarantee. It also depends on our item. I don't remember if I have a flinching or a critical hit item on him, but one of them's on there. Each Pokemon does have an item to help them out. So let's go with Psychic now, and let's see what we can do with Metagross here. Come on. No, didn't finish him off. That's fine. No, we already knew that was going to be a possibility. Metagross always survives. Well, I about said always. 85% of the time, Metagross survives from our Espeon and Alakazam, but that's fine. We know how this works. We know what's up next, and we're going to send out Blissey after we send out our Jolteon. We already know how all of this is going to go. We just have to make sure that we play the rest of it smart, and if we get a little bit of RNG, we should be all good. So now we just go in for the easy VZ Volt Switch here. Perfect. It's going to finish off the Metagross. It does every single time, and now we can send out Blissey without having to worry about a switch in with damage. Raising up that Jolteon that my boy gave me and Epic gave me, and having the Volt Switch on him instead of Last Resort was so good. I'm so glad I made that choice because it's already come in handy. And let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Now, this is where it can get iffy for the plan here. So we'll go ahead and start with our Calm Mind here, because Shadow Chill can either freeze us, like it literally just did. I called it. It just hey, and we thawed out. That can happen too. But freeze crits are very bad with Gardevoir when we're trying to set up. So we really have to watch it. Sometimes it's better to go for 2 Calm Minds and then a heal. Sometimes it's better to go for a heal and 2 Calm Minds. I think we're gonna go for 2 Calm Minds and a heal because we know we're gonna survive one more as long as we don't get frozen. And we were already frozen, so we can get frozen multiple times. It's happened to me plenty of times trying to run through this battle, but I'm just going for RNG here. It's a 30% chance. It's already hit once in the second turn, so we're not going to worry about it. We have 298 HP. We're fine. Let's go with Soft Boil here. Shadow Chill. That's going to hurt us, but look, we're fine because we already have 2 Calm Minds up. We're absolutely chilling here, and Soft Boil is just so powerful for us. And now we can go ahead and keep stacking because our special defense is already 734. After 2 Calm Minds, it's past the 454 defense that was above, you know, Blissey's base stats. Obviously not the same stats, but, you know, number comparison. That's our max, so let's go ahead and go for Soft Boil when we want to heal up. It should be hitting Struggle soon, and if not, we'll just 1 or 2 shot it with Ice Beam. No big deal at all, and we can float right through this for the rest of the part. Hopefully there's a lot of RNG going on here, and I really want to get past this battle because I've been working on this one for a long time. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go with Ice Beam here, and that should give us a little bit more time. Oh no, not the freeze. That's so annoying. Okay, well, at least we're up on our full defenses now, so it can't kill us, which it's going to run out of moves and hit Struggle beforehand, and by that point, we'll heal with Soft Boil and Dethaw out, because there's no way it's going to keep us for 600 HP. I mean, look, that Struggle, that did a lot more than anything else it's sent at us, so it's really difficult, but it does damage to us as well. It's gonna kill itself before it kills us, which will then send in, if I believe I remember correctly, a Shadow for Alligator, but we're definitely gonna unthaw and heal, I hope, before that. Come on, We need it. No, 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 no. Don't tell me. This is the first battle I'm trying with Cloyster. Okay, we can survive one more struggle, I think. But that's it. Come on. Struggle. There we go. That's not good. That's not good. Wait, we're not in red HP yet. We were at what, 310, right? Okay, there we go. Come on. As long as it's not what, well, 200 would be 100, and then 205, 210 would be 105 plus another 100. So 155 HP. We have 154. Are you kidding me? There's no way that is 1 HP off from surviving. You got to be kidding me. I think I did my math right too. I think we're gonna die here. Yeah, that's so annoying. I mean, God of War is dead too, which is cool and all, but that sucks because we have to have Blissey to carry us through, because we need to take down, oh yeah, the Salamence. We need the Salamence and the Feraligatr down, because the Aggron that comes in at the end doesn't always kill the Blissey, and we need the Blissey to be able to get to the Aggron, because we need as many Pokemon as possible to take down that Shadow Tyranitar at the end. It's extremely, extremely difficult. We got a free Entei here, so we can just run through this again. I'm so glad that they have a healer down here. It makes it so much nicer, and we might get better RNG this time. So let's go and do a Psychic and run through this as fast as possible. How much is that going to do? Oh, that did more damage that time. Was that? I think that was just a high roll, which does happen. Okay, we got a high roll, which is good. It might make it better for Espeon, but it's not guaranteed. Oh, no, high roll here. I forgot he heals. Okay, so no big deal, no big deal. Espeon, come on out. If you're lucky, we can finish you off. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I could have put Future Sight and then landed and put that on at the beginning with Alakazam, but I think the Psychic's more strategy, and I don't want to spend another 100 grand on a Future Sight. I think in the... Yes! There we go! We took down Metagross, too. So this does... It's a bonus and a disadvantage at the same time. But Future Sight, if I remember correctly, didn't work the last time I tried using it. So it was very horrible. But let's go ahead and let's send in Blissey. So this is where things get interesting here, because yes, we got our Blissey in there. We saved Espeon. That's another fighter for the end, even if it's only one attack. But now Blissey, look, frozen again. And we didn't even get a setup move. So that means it can 3-shot us. So 2 more hits and we're down. So we have to soft boil and we have to heal before it does that. Come on. Come on. Please, Blissey, please. No, if Blissey goes down, there's no point. We can't get through the rest of the battle. There's literally 0 point to it, and that would suck so much because of the RNG we got. And I think we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Oh, we survived. Please unthaw. Please unthaw. Please unthaw. Please, 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 please. No. He's frozen. Why? Literally, no, there's no point. See, that's so stupid. He's got frozen 3 times in one battle. That's a 30% chance. I don't care if it's a shadow move or not. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, it's time to run through it again. See, I want to use Toxic more, but sometimes I swear it just doesn't work. Okay, and I never would use it on our boy God of War, because we know we can get through this for the most part. Okay, Ice Beam time, let's go. Okay, see, it's on Struggle now, so actually at this point, this is where we can just stall out with Soft Boil, because we just want to make sure we have a whole lot of HP, because it's only going to be, if not 1, only 2 Struggles. So Soft Boil time, there we go. And Struggle does the most damage out of all of the moves it has, which is really weird, but it makes sense because Struggle is a physical move, and everything else it does is a special move. And that doesn't matter if God of War is a special physical attacker at all. I don't know where I was going to go with that next part. Okay, and Soft Boil again, there's no point. Struggle is going to kill it. I want to make sure I'm at full HP for this next Feraligatr, because you never know what will happen. There we go. Finish that off. Right back up to HP. There you go, Blissey. This is such a good Blissey. This is one I got from an egg, and I'm so happy I was doing those egg rolls, because finding the perfect Chansey and raising it as would have been horrible. So bad. I got super lucky for the straight up fact that mine was an egg and it came as a Blissey. Actually, or did it come? I think I got it as a Chansey and I raised it up to be a Blissey. I think so, because I think I remember dealing with the happiness, but I honestly, I don't remember if it was a Blissey or Chansey, because I know I've gotten both of them from eggs, but oh well. Okay, for alligator time, 3 Pokemon left. We're getting down 3 versus 4, and it's gonna come down to like 3 versus 2, or 2 versus 2 basically, so it's super annoying, but let's go ahead and boom, Ice Beam, let's go. Come on. And actually, you know what, I made a comment earlier about them not missing. Yes, we got the frozen, but I actually, as excited I just got about that, it doesn't matter because it's the special attacking for alligator, because it's using Shadow Chill. So it has no point to it, actually. Literally 0. And there's no point of soft boiling because they're not going to take damage to themselves. And the Aggron after this does Shadow Rush or Shadow Wind. And it's a physical move, so we can't live it no matter what, full HP or not, because we have no physical defense. But this Pokemon has a rare, I would say 1 out of 7 chance out of every time I've played it, I've done this battle so many times, of missing. Because if we can get that Ice Beam off, or we go first. Sometimes I don't understand that. Sometimes we go first, and I will take it with that flinch, with the flinch. Please tell me RNG is finally on my side. Please, Ice Beam, please. Yes! Finished off the Aggron too. No flipping way. That is amazing. Blissey does not have speed. It does not go first. That's why even Tyranitar can outspeed it. But I am amazed. And Ice Beam, let's go. Toxic, as good as it would be, wouldn't be as effective. It would damage it throughout the entire round, but we have such a high special attack. If we happen to get a move off, it's best to go for that Ice Beam. Okay, so here's where everything matters the most. We have to decide what Pokemon to use correctly. I say we save Cloyster for last. That just has to be the opportunity. I could run a really interesting strategy here. Like, I send in Heracross, boom, Heracross gets a hit off, dies. I send in Jolteon, I could send in Jolteon, get the Volt Switch, and sacrifice Heracross, but I don't think that would be worth it. But at the same time, the more I use Jolteon, the more likely I am to hit with Thunder. And Thunder does a decent bit more than Thunderbolt in this, so it could be worth it. But at the same time, who really knows? Let's start out with Heracross. Now, we're going to go for close combat because it's got, actually, you know what, let's read the stats. I want to make sure I choose, okay, using its tough and impressive horn, the user rams into the target with no let-up. 125, 85 accuracy. It's kind of powerful, but at the same time, so is close combat with 100 accuracy though. The user fights the target up close with the guarding itself, lowers the user's special defense and defense stats. But at the same time, that does not matter because of the fact that he gets one shot anyways. But I know I've switched between these two. I want to say Mega Horn does hit harder, but I don't want to take that 25%. Is that no, that 15% chance. I don't want to take it. I really don't. So close combat it is. We go first. We know that. It's just about how powerful the move is. And that's solid damage. That's solid damage against this guy. A level 135 Shadow Tyranitar. I will take it. Shadow Rush, that's going to finish off Heracross. We already know that. Okay, so we're going to send a Jolteon here. But here's the thing. Do we go for Thunder? I don't think so, because this is the first time, only second time Jolteon's been in. And Thunder, I've hit it a decent few times on this guy when I'm running through my battles trying to finish it and see what the best strategy was. But we're so close, and this is the first time we've gotten Cloyster this far, and we've had decent RNG. I say we just go with Thunderbolt, we take the damage, and then that's going to be the best play, because now he's below half, and we have a physical defense tank, so we can do it. I think so. Even with Earthquake, he's all physical attacks. He has Shadow Rush. I don't think he has Shadow Wind. I'm not sure, though, and he has Earthquake. We know he has those two moves, and they're both physical. So I'm really hoping he doesn't have a special attack move, especially like an electric or grass type, because we're going to be in big trouble otherwise. So here's where we find out what we want to do. Okay, so Ice Shot has priority, which is really nice, but I have the skill link ability on Cloyster, which I got on purpose. What that ability does is his 2 to 5 turns will always hit 5 times. It's just like what we have the Swarm ability on our boy Heracross. It's so overpowered, and the reason it is because Icicle Sphere hits 5 times at 25 damage, doing 125 damage guarantee, plus 5 different chances for critical hits. It's super overpowered. It's really strong. It's better than anything else because all like close combat and everything, they all start with a basic of 120. Some go over, like Overheat, whatever, but Overheat loses damage over time, you know, the special attack weakens, or they have like, you know, the 85% accuracy or lower special defense and defense. This is a complete sidebar of that. Now, I have no idea if Cloyster can survive this. but with 454 defense and a solid 237 HP, I mean, it's nothing amazing his HP, but it's not nothing either, you know? It's still over 200, so let's just go with Icicle Sphere, please. Oh, Stone Edge, it's a physical move, please, 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 no, 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 no. All of that. All of that. Oh, it was a critical hit. Okay, that's cool. So I don't know if that works or not. You've got to be kidding me. It was a critical hit. I would have accepted the loss and still been upset, but I wouldn't have been upset if it wasn't a critical hit. And the reason for that is because I flat out have no idea if we can survive that Stone Edge or not. I think we could survive the Shadow Rush. I think we could survive the Earthquake, but Stone Edge is super effective because we're an Ice type. Earthquake is just a ground type versus a rock type, so that that's so upsetting because I have no idea. Plus, Stone Edge has a chance of missing. It has 85% accuracy, so it's no, 80% accuracy, so there's a 20% chance it misses. So I think I'm going to run through this battle again, and once we get back to the good boy Tyranitar, we'll cut back to you guys so you can actually see it. Because we've been through this battle so many times, there's no point to make you guys sit through it again. Okay guys, it's Tyranitar fight time. Let's go ahead and go for that Ice Beam. We know we're not going to get it off because of Shadow Rush, sadly, but it's okay. It's okay. We didn't get any super special RNG or anything. And we're back with the regular set that we have. We have our boy Heracross, we have our boy Cloyster, and our boy Jolteon. So let's go ahead and go with the same order we did before. It seemed like a really good shout to go for it, so I think we're going to stick with it. Boom. Let's go with close combat. Come on, Heracross. Let's go. You want to give a critical hit to be... Did we get a critical hit last time? Because or a high roll, because that did not look like as much damage. That seriously does not look like nearly as much damage as we had before. Oh my god. Okay, okay, come on now, Jolteon. He was half health before, wasn't he? We got him down to half health. Okay, Thunderbolt, let's go. There's no way Thunderbolt does that much. Okay, I guess so. We're not gonna survive Earthquake. Maybe I want an item I could survive 1 HP, because it'd be super good on Jolteon for Earthquakes and stuff. Okay, he's basically a half HP now. Come on, Cloyster. He just needs to miss a Stone Edge, or you know, not get a critical hit basically. Okay, Stone Edge. Oh, he went first. Come on. And no, it's just dead. Super effective. It was a critical hit. It was literally a critical hit again every single time. That was the third time I've tried this. Anyways, I hope you guys all did enjoy this episode of PokeFind. I'm going to go ahead and work on this off camera. Well, not off camera, but you guys will see that and how that all works when in the videos. I hope you guys all did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I promise we will get through this. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.